Hello there, my name is Said and I am here to present the programming project called a MasterMind computer game for CSC1024 programming principles. Let's start with the introduction. MasterMind is a code breaking game invented by Mordecai Marowitz in the 1970s. It requires two players, one is the code maker while the other is a code breaker. The code breaker must guess both the color and the order of the pattern in order to win the game. The code maker will provide feedback on whether the color is correct and in order, the color is correct but not in order, or both color and position are wrong. Here are some of the Python codes that were used when creating the Mastermind game. For the beginning part of the game, I have created three lists that are used to store colors. The first one is list color, which stores all available colors in a list. The second is list random, which stores the four random color chosen from list color. And the third, which stores user input for the game. As you can see, the list color has 6 different colors, with R representing red, Y representing yellow, P representing blue, G representing green, P representing pink, and W representing white. I have also created one function for this game called random color. For each loop, the counter increased by 1. The while loop is used to loop the function 4 times, and moreover it will pick one random color during each loop from list color and add it to list random. Here are the instructions printed for the user to read. It basically informs the user on what color they can choose and how many attempts they have for the game. So in this case they have 5 attempts. This is where the user will input the choice of color. The reason why I put the while len list input not equals to 4 is to ensure that the while loop will be looping until all 4 random colors are added into the list input. Also, for each input that the user puts, the dot upper will convert all user input into uppercase letters. Moreover, if the user input is actually not in the list color, the error message stating you can only use red, yellow, blue, green, pink, and white will appear. Else, the counter will increase to 1 and the user input will be added into the list input. This line here is to check whether the user input is correct. If the correct color is equals to 4, it means that all the inputs are correct in both color and position. But if the correct color is not equals to 4, then the code will initialize the for loop to check whether the list input is equals to the list random. So the list input will be compared to list random for each index. If they are equal, then the correct color plus 1. However, if the list input is not equal to list random, but the color is in list random, then wrong order equals to 1. Also, the for loop will loop 4 times to check each 4 colors that the user input. So after the for loop, the program will provide feedback to the user. It will basically print how many correct color has the user gotten, and it will also print how many correct colors but in wrong places. Afterwards, the list input will be empty so that it can store the next user guesses. However, if the user has gotten all 4 correct colors in the correct position, then the program will print out a congratulation message stating that congratulations, you took how many guesses that the users have attempted. If the user have zero chances, then the program will print stating that the user has lost the game and will provide the answer by printing list random. The game will then be exited out.